when they hit. First off with T-ball, if this is the plate and this is the tee and they come up to it, this is what most of them are doing, right? T-ball's that way, the field's that way, this is what most of them are doing. So I'm a big proponent for the first half of the season, draw a line where you want them to stand. The very beginning of the game, first thing you do, draw a line and say toes on the line. I would ingrain that in their heads. And then when they come up, of course, the bat's going to do funky things, the hands are going to do funky things. A great way I like to do it with T-ballers is I say, relax your arms, I'll grab their bat, and we'll say up, and then just down. Like balloons floating down, nice and relaxed to you. The T-baller's hands should be so that they could stick their thumb out and touch their shoulder just like this. All right, and I think that's as complicated as we'd ever make it for T-ballers. Hands should be just about right here, not here, right in here, right like a punching position. All right, so once we're in here and once we're in here, honestly, this is going to take you about half the season just to get them doing this by themselves. If you end the season and every single one of the kids on your team can come up, with toes on the line and hands in right position, you've done your job. You've done more than your job. You set them up for success for the next level 100%. So that's your goal. Let's talk about one extra little thing that I like to add for T-ballers in our clinics that I think is also helpful to really get them to the next level. And it's this. Once they're in a position, most T-ballers swing, and this leads to bad habits later on of using their upper body, or they'll use their lower half, or just their arms, or the classic spin and then keep going, right, and they'll move like that. It's key we get in these kids' head to try to use hips for power, right? So in a regular swing, if I'm going to swing, it's this part of my hip that engages my shoulder and my hands like that, and then I can create power and swing through. It's also much quicker than any other source of power to be able to react. So I can wait on a change up and sit, and then when I see it, then I can engage my hip and swing. So this is where the power has to come from. So here's a simple way that we use to tell kids how to do it. Rather than saying, Timmy, everybody, I told you to take your back hip and rotate it, or telling them to do it. So if you could just tell a kid to do anything, we'd all be great coaches, we wouldn't have to do this. This is how we always say. We'll say, Timmy, and everybody, here's what we gotta do. First off, look under your legs, you'll see a little ninja. That little ninja, just like you see in a dojo, he's got a board. He's gonna take that board, he's facing it towards your back knee. And what I'd like you to do is take that knee and crack the board of the ninja. Crack the board of the ninja. So you have them try it a couple times. And then you might say, okay, everybody, we're gonna do it together in a group. And when we do it, I want everyone to say, hiya, as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3, hiya. Right, and so you'll notice kids starting to do it. And this is called concept learning. When you teach kids something, it's not just say it, it's giving them an analogy. It's giving them a demo. It's encouraging, right, the whole concept. So they're doing actions they already kind of know anyway. The goal with anything you teach is to put a term on it. So with that, I might say, guys, that's ninja. What is that? Ninja. Everyone remember, show me ninja. Hiya. Right? And then any time in the game or any time for the rest of the season or any time for the rest of their life, really, you can say ninja and they'll know exactly what to do. So if your kids at the end of the year know that power comes from the hip and how to transfer it just using that backside, using that ninja approach, you're way ahead. You're way ahead with your team. And that would be fantastic.